It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Morrisons have brought out a new product in their freezer aisle. I looked at it and I was very interested by this because I like a steak bake. Who doesn't like a Greggs steak bake? This is Morrisons' own version of a steak bake. Coming in a 2-pack, 65 pence each. Compared to, what would you pay in Greggs for a steak bake? £1.50? £1.75? I don't know, I've not bought a steak bake in a while, but surely you're going to be saving money. Plus a little bit of gas and electric usage for cooking these up. You're probably saving about maybe 70 pence, 75 pence all in. So you're saving, they're basically half price. Let's just hope they taste good. Let's just hope they taste good. I think this is a response to Iceland. They brought out their own Greggs steak bakes, Greggs pasties. Actually by Greggs, it's Greggs branded stuff. So this is a response from Morrisons to Iceland, I think. This is a look at the steak bake then. Looks pretty good. Goes in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes on gas mark 6 or 200 degrees Celsius in your electric oven. There's a look at it. I'll come back when this lovely looking steak bake, hopefully it tastes good, is cooked. Oh, this one has had a little bit of leakage on the side. Steaming away there, but just a little bit of kind of, I'll grab it now. It's not that much. Not that much on the tray at all, really. Basically, the reason why I'm talking about this is you want it. Steak's good. You want it in your steak bake, don't you? You don't really want it leaking all over your pan. Number one, you're getting less food. Number two, you're getting less, well, you're making a bit of a mess, aren't you? Cleaning pans. Here's a look at it then. Nice looking pastry top on it. I kept an eye on this one, make sure it was cooking to perfection. 65 pence, absolute bargain really for that kind of £1.29 for two. 65 pence each is just insane, isn't it, really? Yeah, there's a look at it. I'm gonna just maybe, yeah, let's cut the corner. Let's get into this pastry a little bit first. Need a knife. Actually, that's okay. Pastry's quite decent. So here's the middle. Here's the middle of the pie. Little bits of steak. Nice bits of gravy going on. A decent filling. A decent filling. It doesn't feel like daylight robbery, you know. It feels like you're getting a decent bit of pie for your money. And it's important, isn't it? I think it's the reason why Morrisons have just launched these bakes into their shop, into Morrisons, because we're in times of, what are they calling it? 2022. Oh, the steak's lovely, by the way. It's not a credit crunch, it's the cost of living crisis, they're calling it. So I think the reason why these supermarkets in these times, you'll always find in these times of slight hardship, or a lot of hardship for some, that they'll put in wholesome foods. Morrisons have launched these steak bakes. Tesco have launched like chicken pot pies and stuff that you can go and buy. It's almost like they know how to keep their customers happy by giving you these wholesome foods, these big fill your belly foods for relatively cheap. They know how to keep you. It's probably the oldest trick in the book, and it's probably, they've had meeting after meeting out over it over the last few months. But anyway, to the pie itself, a bit of a messy one this one, to be honest. My apologies. The gravy's delicious. The pastry is delicious. The steak is really good quality steak. Nice little chunks of steak going on with the gravy, with the pastry. Just tastes good. No gristle. That's the worst thing, isn't it, with something of this kind of quality. There could be lumps of gristle in there, and you could be thinking, oh, this is not very good. But no, they've done a good job here for that price point, for that 65p, giving you a pretty decent amount of meat in you. The gravy's nice and rich. It's slipping out the back of the pie a little bit. But all in all, I think I prefer this over the Greggs steak bake. The pastry's back to its best. What I mean back to its best, we reviewed the chicken bake from Morrisons. Pretty decent, pretty lovely. The pastry was lovely. We reviewed the sausage and bean slice from Morrisons. I feel like I got stuff on my face. Use the nearest thing I can get hold of. The sausage and bean slice pastry was weird. It was hard and crispy and not very nice. My only explanation was they were trying to keep the pastry harder to keep that wet bean sauce inside the pasty. That's what they were looking to do, or the slice, whatever you want to call it. But this is more, the pastry on this is much more like the pastry on the chicken bake. It's just nice, it just works. It's fluffy, it's slightly crispy. It's molten hot, or the gravy is molten hot gravy. But you want to see these videos while the things are piping hot. You don't want to see me standing here with a stone cold pie, do you? I mean, visually, doesn't that look much better with steam coming off it than a freezing cold pie? So you might see me wince every now and again, a little bit of a wince with the piping hot gravy. But I'm going to get back in. I'm going to be brave and burn my fingers even more here. Woo! It's lovely. Really lovely steak slice, this. Making a right old mess though. You'd probably let it cool down, wouldn't you? Let it cool down for a bit, then enjoy it. But not here on the channel. We're here to show you. This bit won't even cut now. Anyway, we're going to show you some of this steak and gravy. Lovely bits of steak there, look at that. 65 pence. 65 pence each. Oh, I'm determined now. I'm like a raging bull, yeah. I'm determined to finish it. Ooh! Look at all that steak. Right. Rating. Back to the oven glove. My wife goes mad with me. She's like, oh, you use anything. You use you wipe your face in in a beer bottle type of thing. You wipe your face in a loaf of bread. I grab anything. Clean the old face up. Rating for the Morrisons steak bake, 9 out of 10. Really good. Really, really good. Better than an actual Greggs steak bake. It's really tasty. Go and find one, 65 pence. Available in Morrisons, £1.29 for two. In the freezer aisle. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.